A great new feature in Complete Data is our vendor callback screens. From the main menu, you click on Listings, and you will notice a brand new button called Vendor Callbacks. Vendor Callbacks is designed as a communication process to let you know where you are with the owners at all times. A confusion in real estate is, I've got so many owners, have I kept them all up to date with what's required? As you can see from the screen, we have the property address, vendor's name, phone number, DOM is days on market, total inspections, total offers, total inquiries, and we also have the days of the week illustrated in a tick box, did I communicate with you fashion. So for example, if I've spoken to the owner on a Monday, I can click tick. When one of my colleagues comes in or my professional assistant, they will also know that there's been a communication point on that day. On the far right hand side, you will also notice a Write Property Note. Once selected, this takes you into the normal Complete Data Write Note screen and Update Property Note. And a very important part of the program is that if you are ticking yes to a day, you would also have a note to that record pertaining to that conversation. With your note complete, you can then just click on the Back to Vendor Callbacks. The most important part of any vendor's week is when they receive the vendor report. And our vendor callback screen facilitates that the report has been completed. So as we're looking down the list at all the properties, and it could be Monday afternoon, Monday evening now, you can be sure that everyone has got their report and nothing has fallen through the cracks. As you cursor over certain parts of the program, you will notice, for example, in property address, that the hand comes up to click you back to the property details. On the right-hand side, you've got back to vendor callbacks. However, should you click on a contact themselves, that takes you back into the contacts database record. And should you wish to return back to that screen, you go through the window and select CD Listings, which takes you to the exact spot where you were before you left the listing database. That window function can be used in any part of the program, and in true website language acts as your back button to where you have been. As you can see, there are many features to the vendor callback screen. However, its purpose of being built was to relieve the guilt that so many agents have that they think they've forgotten one of their vendors, they're tossing and turning at night and can't concentrate on the sales ahead. As we look down a row, if we look at Monday, you can see everyone who got a tick and everyone who didn't. If today was Thursday, and we can actually go through the list and say, okay, well, look who's had no attention this week, I'm now going to ring those people, such as 12 Movie Star Road has only had one tick for the week, I'm now going to concentrate on those and get more attention to that particular vendor. At the top of the screen, there are some additional buttons. We have Print, and this is a great stock sheet to take on the road and be making phone calls from your phone, ticking them in pen and then updating it when you get back to the office. In a market like today, this also acts as your price reduction list. Next to that, we have My Listings. This will group all the listings pertaining to you. We also have All Listings. Sort, you may want to go in price order or street order, depending on how you work. And then the final button, which is our first button, is called Reset. At the end of the week, when everything's complete, you hit Reset. All the ticks are reloaded back to blank, ready for your vendor management starting on Monday. Please be aware, if you click on My Listings and then click Reset, it will only reset those properties. However, when you go back into All Listings, the other ticks pertaining to those will still be current. So it's very important to know how you're working your vendors and when you're communicating with them. This feature is now available for all Complete Data users and is being used by many of our agents around the country. For full information, contact Complete Data on 1300 367 412.